Hey, good evening. It's Wednesday, May 28th. Thanks so much for being here tonight. I'm going to try and beat the rain, and I think we can get this in before the rain comes in. Well, I can keep thinking about God's goodness to us, because it's such an important part of life. If we don't have a concept or an ability to trust that God is good, or that good is something that will triumph, life gets discouraging in a hurry. When Paul, again, going back into Acts 17, when Paul is finishing his discussions with the great thinkers on Mars Hill, he finishes this way. He tells them that God has set appointed someone to serve as judge for the world, and he has given proof of this to all men that he has raised Jesus from the dead. He has given proof of this to all men by raising Jesus from the dead. In other words, God is going to make things right. Goodness will triumph. Now you might say, wait a minute, you're kind of saying, well, don't I have to buy into this Christian stuff before I can accept that goodness? Well, in reality, no, because when you look at life, there is a spirit in man, even when things are awful, the spirit in women, the spirit in children. Even when things are awful, we keep longing for something good. Even when we feel crushed with depression, we long for something good. And that longing is what is put there by God, because Jesus has in fact triumphed over good. The cosmic reality, all that means is that the way that the universe works is based upon the unrelenting truth that goodness wins. It has won. So there's a reason why you see people keep on fighting, not giving up, longing for hope. Those who have lost hope, that's where ultimate despair comes in. But the reason that we keep trying for hope, the reason that we keep trying to keep going forward, it's not just because there's some kind of evolutionary mix in our genes and DNA which causes us to long for hope. No, it's because when Jesus rose again from the dead, he actually impacted the creation of all the universe. He had impacted the will of everyone. Now we can deny that, and people do deny that Jesus has in fact conquered death. But the reality is that he has. So this night, if you're struggling, if something is overwhelming to you, and you don't want to go on, or you feel overwhelmed, there is that reality within that is calling you to believe that good does win, that it's worth going for. Now, ultimately, that's only come to fruition in the person of Jesus Christ, when we believe that. But his presence is in the world around us, because he has, in fact, altered the impact of the curse and the fall to where hope does exist, to where we have a belief that we will be able to overcome with good, because in fact that is reality. When we give up hope, we're overwhelmed with that, and the enemy wants us to give up hope. But what Paul is saying very clearly to these great thinkers in the book of Acts is that the purpose of Jesus Christ, what he has done, is to give us hope that will not die. He has set a day when he will judge the world with justice by the man he appointed, and he has given us proof of this to all men by raising him from the dead. Things will be made right. That is something that you and I can count on. And it's huge for us. We need to be able to count on the reality that God is who he says he is. hang on to hope. Hang on to the fact that goodness triumphs, that God wins, because in fact he has. It's not just some longing, nagging hope, I hope it'll be all right, but it's resonating with the truth of God throughout this entire universe, that in fact, by rising and raising from the dead, by conquering death, the hope exists. Good triumphs. And even in our darkest moments, we have something to hang on to, because there's more to life than just what we see. That's huge. But that's our hope. And that indeed is a blessed hope, something that can literally give us a sense of purpose in life when everything seems totally bleak. Hang on to that, friends. And again, give me some feedback. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, turn on post notifications. When you do subscribe, the videos will come to you automatically. Check us out on our website, everydaytalk247.com. And again, such a blessing to be with you every day, and we're willing to be with you this night. And we'll see you in the morning. Have a great night. Bye-bye.